Alright guys, let's talk about a monitor.
The ASUS PB278 monitor has a PLS panel. You might be wondering, what the hell does that mean? Well, PLS, while similar to IPS, are designed to have advantages over traditional IPS. It has a higher level of transmittance. That means that more light gets through each individual cell. This allows the user to use either a lower powered backlight or to have a brighter display, both of which lower the power output required for a certain screen brightness. Also, since each cell allows more light through, you can pack them tighter, allowing for the display to have a higher pixel count while keeping light output higher. PLS also has better viewing angles for color and contrast when comparing it to IPS. This monitor has a viewable size of 27 inch. 16.7 million colors and an 80 million to 1 contrast ratio. The response time is 5 milliseconds gray to gray. The resolution is 2560 by 1440, and the video inputs are HDMI 1.4, DisplayPort 1.2, dual-link DVI, and D-Sub. Other features include a 3.5mm audio input and output, Kensington lock port, and 3-watt stereo speakers. I doubt you'll be using those speakers unless you're really in a bind. Out of the box, other than the monitor itself, it comes with a DVI cable, VGA cable, audio cable, DisplayPort cable, HDMI cable, and a power cable. When this monitor first arrived on the market, it cost the consumer around $700, but now, at the time of this review, we can find it for around $489.99. At that price, this monitor really is a great deal. This monitor was aimed for more of the professional looking for perfect color correction and high resolution, and it delivers. At this time, with the price coming down and the monitor becoming more affordable, more people other than professionals can enjoy this monitor. If you like messing around with Photoshop or putting together videos from time to time, would highly recommend this monitor.
Alright, so I've already gone over how the panel works at the beginning of the video, so I figured, hey, why not talk about how to hook it up, right? I'm sure most of you out there know how to hook up a monitor. This one's a little bit different, but it's pretty much the same thing. You know, you hook the thing into the thing and then you turn it on. Let's go over it anyway, right? Alright, so first things first, make sure it's unplugged and make sure that the computer is completely shut down. Alright, so in the box you're going to notice that there's a plug in there. It's a weird plug. It's called a DisplayPort plug. It's a little different than your standard dual-link DVI or D-Sub or even HDMI. It's something a little bit different. In order to get the full features of this monitor, you need to use at least a DisplayPort or I mean, you might be able to use dual-link DVI, but I really recommend using a DisplayPort cable. So next, you need to plug it into the back of the monitor. I know this is a really hard thing to do, but there's 4 or 5 different plugs on the back. It will only fit in one of them. So pick the one that it actually fits in and stick it in the hole. Next, you're going to want to plug the other end of your DisplayPort cable into your computer. Now, of course, you're going to have a video card that actually supports DisplayPort. A lot of motherboards already come with DisplayPort on them, and you know, almost every video card these days, unless it's like 8 or 9 years old, is going to have a DisplayPort in the back of it. But you know, make sure that your stuff's compatible before you buy this thing. Because like I said, you're really going to want to use DisplayPort. After that, you know, it's pretty easy. You just take the power plug out of the box. You plug the female end into the back of the monitor. It fits actually. If you're looking at the monitor in the front, it's going to be on the right side. If you're looking at the back, it's going to be on the left side. Up underneath, it's got 3 little prongs on it. You shove that up in there. Then you're going to want to plug the power cable into the wall. Then you're going to want to plug the PC back into the wall, because without it being plugged in, it will not turn on. Alright, so now you're going to turn on the computer. When you turn on your computer, this monitor should automatically turn on. It should pick it up, it should come on, everything should be fine. After that, you're going to want to go to your desktop, right click, and change the resolution if it's not already been changed. You're going to want to set it to 2560 by 1440. That's what the resolution, the native resolution for this monitor. Windows usually picks it up pretty good and it'll automatically set it to it, but if it didn't, you need to change that. That's the first thing you need to change. Once the resolution is set, you're going to want to go into the monitor settings. There's a menu button at the bottom screen, or the bottom right hand of the screen, and you just press that menu button and you can navigate through. There's a up and down arrows, and it's a little tricky, but you'll get it. It's not a big deal. Okay, under the Splendid tab, you've got a couple of presets in there, and they are very good. This monitor comes calibrated or pre-calibrated from the factory, so straight out of the box, you're calibrated, you're ready to go. Most of the presets do look pretty good. The RGB one is the one that I use, and it works fine. I don't have any problems with it at all. However, if you want, you can go into user mode, and then you can change every little thing that you want, each different color, brightness, every little thing that you want to change in order to make it where you want it to be. So whatever your heart desires. Okay, so another option that this monitor has is the Quick Fit Virtual Scale. What this does is it allows you to preview photos and documents on the screen in their actual size prior to printing. It can be activated via a monitor hotkey and serves as a highly useful guide to accurately view and edit photos in their native size. I haven't really used this yet, so I'm not really the best person to be talking to about it, but I'll check it out and message me, talk to me about it. If something that you really want to know about, I'll look into it and let me know. We'll talk about it. One thing that I haven't talked about is the smart design. It comes with tilt, pivot, swivel, and height adjustment. So the base that this monitor comes on is really good. I really like it. It goes up pretty high, it gets down low, it'll go into portrait mode, which I very rarely use portrait mode either. I'm not that good of a photographer, but anyway, it's very comfortable. You can look at it. There's really no way that you can sit and not be able to put this monitor and look at it comfortably. It's really nice. All right, so final thoughts. Well, I'll say this: if you're a gamer and you're looking for low latency, if you're looking for high refresh rates, this is not the monitor for you. It is not really a gaming monitor. You can game on it, and I game some games single player where it's not really, demanding. I'll play on this one because the colors are really good, and as long as my frames don't go above 60 frames, I don't get tearing, and it's beautiful. But where this monitor really shines, it's Photoshop and video editing. Honestly, when I'm editing a photo and I need it to look red is the color that most monitors have a problem with. It comes out orange. So with this monitor, red is red, and it looks good. And no matter what I look on, if I look at it on an iPad, if I look at it on my phone, if I look at it on a TN monitor, whatever, it's pretty close to red. It's really accurate. So I know that whenever I'm making this photo and I see red on my screen, it's gonna be red. So when I go to print it out, it's going to be red. When other people look at it, it's red, it's red, it's red, it's red. That's where this monitor really shines. Also, another area where this thing shines is watching Blu-ray movies. I got a Blu-ray player on my PC, stick it in there, play it. It's extremely nice. Everything looks good. It gets really dark, it gets really light, everything looks good. It's really good. So you need to check that out. If you watch movies on your PC, just chilling in the bed or whatever, it works good. 27 inches, pretty decent size for something like that too. So, guys, I know 4K monitors are coming out, and people are probably thinking, oh my God, why would I buy this? This is already old news. This is like ancient history, but it's not. I'm telling you, man, you might want to take another look. These monitors are really awesome. The high resolution on them was really good. You know, the icons aren't so small that I can't see them. It's like perfect for a desktop. Since these monitors have dropped in price so much now, it's definitely worth checking out. So definitely check it out. You could have one for a couple years. 4K monitors come down, then you could go pick one of those up. I really wouldn't pick up a 4K monitor right now. You know, I got money, but I still wouldn't buy one. It's just too much. If you like this video, go ahead and tap that like button. If you want to see more content like this, go ahead and tap that subscribe button. If you didn't like it, well, thanks for stopping by anyways, guys. Until next time, this is Joe E. Peace.